Greetings, welcome, pleasure. Snowdrops are here, bushes are waking up, sun is shining, birds are singing. I'm waking up too. I had this spring fatigue thing, or what is it called? I was really tired, bored, but now I feel better. Therefore I jumped on my e-bike and I went out to have some fun. Right now I'm driving this Fafrees with the slim tires. Before I was driving the engwe with the fat tires, small but fat. But that one broke down. Engine broke down, well, not the engine but the gears inside the engine, the planetary gears. And therefore I took this one and I'm using this one instead. When I first get it, I didn't really like it. I much more prefer the engwe fat tire one because I just found it more suitable for my needs. But since that one has broke down, I found out that I like even this one. I also did a review video on my main channel. I was rewatching it and I have to say that I don't agree with some things that I've said in there. I create the videos based on how I feel at that exact time and at that exact moment. So I'm sure if I would make the video now, it would be different. Not completely different, but I'm sure it would be different. First, I would like to also give you a quick update on the broken planetary gears. The company responded and they sent the replacement part. However, they didn't ask me for address, so they sent it to my previous address, to my UK address. I'm not in the UK anymore, so the package is gonna get there and I'm not gonna be there, so I need to figure it out. But at least they sent it, even though they didn't ask me before what address they should send it, because the bike was sent to me like a year ago. So things do change, obviously. What's more, I also ordered the gears by themselves from AliExpress for €11, I think I paid. Maybe even a bit less. My friend wants to say hello to you. He's a little bit afraid. Why are you afraid? What are you afraid of? So I ordered the wheels, so they should arrive shortly. This one is still running away. So I ordered the wheels, they should arrive shortly. I'll be fixing it. If you enjoy this kind of e-bike videos, make sure to subscribe. I'll be making more of them. So let's get back to this Slim Tires e-bike. I've been rewatching my video and I think I need to reiterate how good these slim tires actually are. I mean, it all clearly depends what surface you want to drive on, but let me tell you, this kind of size is ideal for really flat, smooth surface. When you pump it up strong, it goes with minimal resistance. Like here, when I put pedal assist mode 3, the motor works up to the speed 23.8 kilometers per hour, and I can easily go faster than that just with pedaling with my own legs. Because there is not much resistance when I'm driving, when I'm pedaling. When I'm pedaling the Fat Tires e-bike and I'm using pedal assist mode 3, the speed is 25 kilometers per hour, but I have a very hard time maintaining the speed just by the pedaling. Here I can go even faster and maintain the speed very easily. Over there, I don't know if I can maintain it for 1 minute or whatever, then I just slow down and the motor is doing majority of work. That's, I think, like the biggest benefits of these slim tires. Here is the exact size, 27.5, that's diameter, and 1.75, that's like the thickness of the tire. When the tires are also like large in diameter, it's much easier to maneuver. On the fat tire it's 20 inches and it's like really hard to maneuver. You're not maneuvering like this, but you're more maneuvering like, you know, when you turn in left, you know, you're not maneuver like this, but you more maneuver like you angle the whole bike. Here in this clip I'm driving at pedal assist mode 3. The motor helps me up to 23.8 kilometers per hour and then it cuts off. I'm doing all the work. And as you can see, it's not hard for me to go faster than that without the help of motor. I'm driving on a flat road with no wind and I can very easily maintain the speed of around 25 kilometers per hour. And it's not like I'm pushing very hard and I'm out of breath very quickly. The e-bike weighs around 25 kilograms, but on a flat road with no wind and strong tires, it's not much harder than driving a normal non-e-bike. Clearly, if I would want to go uphill without the motor, it's a bit harder, but it's still possible. On the fat tire engwe, I'm not able at all to maintain the speed of 25 kilometers per hour in the same exact conditions. Same road, same no wind, same me. It's just so hard, there is so much resistance. I'm pushing through the pedals, but I feel that without the motor I would still be just going slower. I'm only able to maintain the speed with the help of motor. That's the biggest benefit, and this also means you're gonna use less power because you're gonna be pedaling more. I also said in the video that I don't really like gears. The shifter is okay. These wheels are not bad either, but I don't like this wheel. I didn't like the size of this wheel. Now I think it's okay. Would be better if it's gonna be larger, because then I would be able to pedal even when going faster. Another thing that I really like more than on the engwe is when I put pedal assist mode 4, the speed is 28 kilometers per hour. I mean, the motor is helping me up to 28, and this for this kind of gears is ideal speed. The engwe, when I put it on 4, it goes up to 32, and that's kind of fast. I'm able to pedal for like a minute and maintain the speed with pedaling, but then I'm kind of out of breath and I need to slow down, and the motor is again doing majority of work, which I don't really like. I like to pedal. So the 28 kilometers per hour speed is ideal for me. I think it's worth mentioning that this e-bike is also unlocked. It has also throttle, but it only goes up to 32 kilometers per hour. The motor is not as strong. Overall distance is 856 kilometers that I've done, and the bike is in really good shape. The only thing that broke down was that my dad had twice flat tire on the rear wheel, which is kind of weird because my dad is really paying attention to avoid every stone, every sharp stone or everything like that. He's really careful about these kind of things. He's always using any kind of bike in the most safest way possible. That's just him. So it's kind of weird that it happened twice to him. Then he had to push the bike home like 5 kilometers. He was really pissed, but yeah, it is what it is. I think there was something wrong with the inner tube, because for example now I'm also driving it in this like hard surface, like in the woods, like this. It's like a dirt road with the stones, and I'm really going slow, and it's okay as long as I'm going slow. But as soon as I would go faster, it's it's really not dangerous, but it's dangerous for the e-bike or for the wheels and tires, because if you're gonna catch too many bumps, then your wheels can go like, I'm not sure how to call it in English, but you know what I mean. And then also you can get flat tire. So my second thoughts on these bikes are more positive than the first thoughts. Clearly they use like the cheapest parts. Companies doesn't want me to use like the word cheap because it's often associated with bad quality. But I mean, it's cheap and it's not of the highest quality, but it's still holding up okay. The only thing that is really weak are the brakes. They are mechanical and they are really weak. Not sure why, because brakes are kind of important. If I should choose between the slim tires or fat tires, man, I don't know. I think I would still go with the fat tires, just because where I drive the e-bike for the most time, and that's like in the woods. So I think for me it's better to have fat tires. Even though it drains the battery quicker, I got more freedom to do more silly things or to pay less attention. Like even when I go and there is some bump, you go straight and nothing happens. There is also rear suspension, so it's not a big deal. Whereas here you're gonna feel the bumps a lot. I think for me the ideal bike would be not fat tire and not slim tire, but like a normal mountain bike with the 29-inch wheels diameter and with the engine. So that would be like the sweet middle ground for me. So I guess that's what I would buy if I would want to buy e-bike with my own money. And I guess that's the most important thing for you as well, to know what kind of surface you want to drive and what exactly you want to use it for. I mean, what exact terrain you want to use it for the most, like the hills, or you want to just drive like smooth surface. That's what you need to think about before buying the e-bike. You cannot just buy it and then realize it's not good, it's not good for this surface, or it's not good for this mountain. So make sure to know what kind of environment you want to use it in. I'd like to thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.